꿈에서게 꿈이 아니겠지. 꿈이었어도 나 헤어나지 못했어. I don't wanna wake up, just wanna back up. 우리가 함께했던 것으로 난 너무 슬퍼. 눈을 가렸어. 아무것도 보지 못하게. 넌 아마 내가 오늘 미워둔 기억 속에서 나를 찾고 있겠지. 더 많은 것이 번호를 갈라졌다고 난 변하지 않았어. You know what if I die to you all of my life. But before I said that you were far away. The sun can never reach you. 이 나를 지켜줬다면 내면은 just the sun can never reach you. 아무 일도 없던 그대로.
Ito yung lumpia dito.
Ayan. Dami na nagtutulong ganito.
많이 돌아왔나 돌아왔나.
Video na? Ha? Oh, nag-video ko.
Hi, it's been a week since you've watched the clips of me donating my blood. And yeah, it took me a long time to film this one because my surroundings are very noisy. But finally today, I'll be sharing with you what are the requirements, what are the benefits, are there any side effects, and many more based on my experience of me donating my blood. And I'll be sharing them all with you today. The first thing that you need to do if you're also planning to donate your blood is to research. So what are the things that you need to research for? First is the location. You need to look for blood banks near your area or in your city. In my case, I live here in Davao City. So I searched for blood banks, and the two common blood banks here is the Philippine Red Cross, and the second one is in SPMC Davao Blood Bank Center. I might be forgetting other blood banks, but yeah, those are the two common blood banks that we have here in Davao City. And then the second one that are the requirements if you've already chosen your blood bank centers. So for Philippine Red Cross, their requirements are just to bring valid ID, and if you're below 18 years old, you need to have your parents' consent, or better if you bring your guardian with you, and at least you're 50 kilos or 110 pounds. So that's everything for the requirements. As some might require payments for blood tests where they can check your hemoglobin, your blood type, and such. You need to research and ask them in advance. And if your chosen blood bank requires payment, then you just need to prepare the payment ahead of time so you'll be aware when you go there that date, okay? And then the next one, the schedule. You need to ask for following schedules or the time that they will be open. For Philippine Red Cross, they are open Mondays to Saturdays, 8 o'clock in the morning to 3 p.m. So we went there 8:16 or 8:17 in the morning where there's still no people. Parang wala pang tao, parang dalawang guard pa lang yun nandun. So, it took us quite a while for the assistant to came, or the person in charge for the blood donation. So, if you're also planning to donate where I donated my blood, I suggest you go there around 8:30 if you don't want a lot of people still. So, yeah. Once you're done with your research, the next thing that you need to do is to prepare your body since you are going to donate your blood. What are the things, or what are the steps that you need to be prepared of the day before you donate your blood? So in my case, I just researched it on my own, and I'll be sharing them with you what I did. So the first thing is that I found out that you cannot eat unhealthy or junk foods 2 to 3 days before your before you donate your blood. So in my case, I make sure it's like a week, like a full straight week trying to eat healthy food. Next is to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which I did, and also not to drink any alcoholic beverages. Better a week, but in my case, I last time I drank alcohol beverage was like a New Year's, so it was fine for me. And then another thing that you need to consider is for women, you need to make sure, or you need to check that you are 1 week or 2 weeks already finished or already done with your menstruation, because it is also needed for health protocols or something like that. So what else? And I also found out that if you are going to donate on that day, you need to have a good breakfast, which I didn't. But that's fine. But I suggest you have your breakfast before you donate your blood, okay? Once you're good to go, and the day of your blood donation, they will be giving you a form. But these form might be different for blood banks, but I'll be sharing with you what are the things or what are the questions that are found in form where I received in Philippine Red Cross. So just a disclaimer, those things might be different for the forms that you're going to answer, kasi iba't iba yung forms na nabibigay nila. So I cannot say for all the blood banks. What are the forms? So the common questions or the common things you need to fill out on your form is, of course, your personal information, and other health related questions, such as have you experienced receiving a transplant or any donation from other people, such as blood, any body parts of your body, stuff like that. And they will be asking you if you have, when was the last time you have your fever? Have you experienced getting your COVID? Or when was the last time you took a prescribed meds? And then what else? They will also ask you if you have any contact with HIV patients, and if you have any contact or if you have experienced sexual intercourse. Yes, I know it's a TMI, but since it's about the body, it's about the health, they are going to ask you those kinds of questions in the form. So all you need to do is just be honest in answering them. So yeah. And I think that's the most common questions you'll get to see in the forms. And if you're 18 below, which means 17, 16, ganyan, on the back part of the form, they will be asking you that there's a consent there that I am willing to donate my blood, I am voluntarily donating my blood, I am not forced or anything, and my parents are aware. If I am 18 below years of age, my parents are aware that I am going to do this, stuff like that. If you're still 18 years or below, you bring your parents with you or you bring your parents' consent. But I recommend you to bring your guardian with you because it's kind of boring just to go there alone. So, yeah. And once you're done answering your form, you will give it to your assistant or the person responsible for that, as well as your valid ID. Don't forget your valid ID. Valid IDs can be either your passport, driver's license, SSS. You can also use your student ID if you're still a student. As long as it's a valid ID, it's fine. Okay. And then once you're done, they will do a blood pressure checkup on you just to make sure you're not high blood or anything. Just to make sure everything's normal, okay? Ganun lang. They will start getting your blood. So how many minutes will it took? Actually I expected it will take long, like 30 to 45 minutes, but it's actually not. It only took around 5 to 15 minutes, around that time now, but mine took like less than 10 minutes, I guess. So it's quite fast. I expected actually that I can still watch one episode of the series, ganon. But yeah, so you're going to fill a 450 ml blood bag. I actually expected it a liter, but yeah, it's only 450 ml, so that's your fill for your blood bank. And yeah, it will only took less than 15 minutes. Okay, next we're going to talk about pain tolerance. Is it scary? Is it painful? No, actually, I expected it to be scary and painful since the needle is quite bigger than the typical needle that you experience. For the pain tolerance, it's not scary. It's not scary at all. But if you're scared or if you're already crying for the vaccine injection, then I suggest you not to do it because it's going to be scary for you since the needle is quite bigger. Example, I could share about the size of the needle is like a .10 ball pen. So if you have a .5 mygel pen, you just imagine it double the size. So yeah, it's just that size, but the pain is similar with the vaccine needle. If you've experienced, if you've already gotten your if you've gotten your vaccine, then you'll know what is the common size of a needle. And I actually thought that you're going to feel the blood coming out of your body, like the same thing with you having your menstruation. But it's actually not. It doesn't feel anything. It's not even, for me, it's not even at the bar of my pain tolerance. It doesn't have a level. So yeah, it doesn't hurt at all. Pag masakit siya, comment niyo ulit dito, balik ka dito and we'll talk. Okay? Kasi hindi naman talaga siya masakit. I guarantee you, it's not that painful at all. It doesn't even count as, it doesn't even fit for the word painful. I assure you, it doesn't hurt and it doesn't feel anything. You'll just be observing the bag getting filled and that's it. Wala nang extras. Ganun lang siya. Okay? Yes, after finishing, and after filling the blood bag, you're good to go. Other blood banks might give you some treats. They might give you candies, chocolates, or anything. In my case, they just gave me a cup of Gatorade with a grape flavor. I don't know the name for that one, but it's just a grape flavor. So, okay, so once you're finished, since I did my blood donation in Philippine Red Cross, they will be giving you this card. So what's the purpose of this card? So the first thing is you'll get to see at the back part the details of your blood bag, the blood bag number, the place of donation, and the date. What are other benefits? Are there any benefits for this one? So first thing is, if ever you're going to donate your blood in Philippine Red Cross, you can donate wherever in the Philippines as long as it's Philippine Red Cross. So if ever I am at Manila by that time and I plan to donate my blood, as long as there's Philippine Red Cross, I can just present this card and I'll be continuing my record for blood donation. Are there any other benefits for this card? Yes, maybe in the future, somebody or someone you might know might be needing blood, either it be your friends, your family members, or anyone. You can let them borrow your card and they can present this one to Philippine Red Cross and they can have a discount up to 200 pesos only for Davao chapter. Yun yung sabi, it's only applicable for Davao chapter to have this discount. So that's why you need to keep this at a safe place, because if ever you'll be losing this card, kung sino yung makakahawak nito or kung sino yung magiging holder nito will get to benefit the discount and benefits of this one. So yeah, you need to keep this in a safe place. Hello, it's me from the future editing this one. I forgot to tell you something. Another benefit is that if ever in the future, we'll never know, I am the one who will be needing the blood, which is the donor of my blood bags. I am free of charge. Ibig sabihin, libre yung dugo or blood bags na kukunin sa Philippine Red Cross because dugo ko yung na-donate. So, I am free of any charge. Kukunin lang yung dugo ko and I am good to go. And other benefits are benefits on your body. So if you've already donated your blood, it will make your body healthier in terms of heart and vascular system, and it lessens your chance of getting any cardiovascular diseases or illnesses. And the second one is it can make a happier and longer life, knowing the fact that you can help other people. It lessens the depression and anxiety of a person, and it motivates and it gives a happier outlook in life if you get to if you get to donate your blood as well. Have I experienced that one? Yeah, I am happy knowing the fact that I can help other people in the future. Yeah, and that person might be my family members in the future. We'll never know. It's a good investment. Like, this process is a good investment, storing up your blood bags while you're still young, and you'll get to benefit and get to have the fruits that you stored in the future whenever you needed it. Like, because it's common here in the Philippines na kung kailan lang kailangan yung dugo, on that day pa magpapadonate and stuff like that. It's quite a hassle. So this process is a good investment. It's a good health investment. So that in the future, kung kailangan man ng dugo, you can just present the card anywhere, like, ganun lang. And it's a good activity as well. It's a healthy activity as well. So yeah. And that's for the benefits. And last one, are there any side effects? Okay. So the assistant told me that there are common side effects such as fatigue, you might feel nauseous, you might feel dizzy, or you might feel groggy. In my case, since I didn't have the breakfast before donating my blood, I felt hungry, so yun lang, kumain lang kami after. Didn't have any side effects even after 2 to 3 days of me donating my blood. I haven't experienced feeling dizzy or anything, but it doesn't mean that since I haven't had any side effects, you won't be getting any side effects as well, because my body is different from your body, and I'm also not telling that my body is special or anything. Maybe I'm just lucky that I didn't get to have any side effects. But if ever you donate your blood and you might experience any side effects, all you just need to do is to understand your body. If you feel sleepy, or if you feel dizzy, just give yourself a good beauty rest. And if you might feel hungry or anything, you just need to understand your body and give your body a good reward after the process. Okay, so that's just how you cope up with the side effects. And sinabi din sa akin, if you might experience any side effects, it will be gone in less than a day. So, and I think that's everything for my experience of the blood donation process. And you can donate your blood every 3 months. So, yeah. Will I be donating my blood again? Yes, definitely, because it's a good activity, and I really am enjoying and loving this blood donating process. It's a new world for me, since this was my first experience. I am happy that I get to experience this one. So I highly encourage everyone to donate your blood as well. It's a really fruitful and like a rewarding activity. So yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you guys learned something from this one. If you still feel that my experience is quite lacking for your knowledge or for your satisfaction, feel free to research it. With that, you'll get to really know everything about the blood donation process. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.